Hello everyone, this is the next video for chapter 4 topics, and in this video we'll discuss about the tables in HTML. So what is a table? It is the collection of rows and columns. In this we create rows and columns. And what is the intersection of the rows and columns called? If we intersect row and column, that it forms the cell. The small box of the table are called cells. So if you observe in this table, how many rows are there? Rows are always horizontal. So these are the rows, 3 rows. And if we talk about the columns, then there are 3 columns. So this table is of 3 into 3, 3 rows and 3 columns. So like this, we can make the table, and even we can write the content written in the table. Like if I write here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. This table we can make. For this we need to use the table tag, and tag is whatever we write in between the opening and angle brackets, this less than and greater than sign. And some table related tags are tr table row, td table data to display the cell content, and th table heading to give the headings of the table. Like sometime if we make the table for here we write roll number, name, grade and marks, subjects, then we can place the first row values in the th table header. It will be displayed in center and bold. More tags we can use here, like caption tag. Caption tag is used to give the caption of the table, means whatever we want to display above the table, or we can say title of the table, we can use caption tag for that. And these all are the container tag. In chapter 3 we had discussed about the tags. There are 2 type of tag, container and empty. Container tag which are having opening and closing, and empty tags are which are having only opening tag. These are called empty tag. So if we start writing code for this table, so first of all we need to start from the table tag itself, and then we need to write tr table row, and in tr we need to check the cells, how many cells are there. If you keep checking, then 1, 2 and 3 cells are there. You can find out 3 cells in the same row. Then 3 times you need to use td, and whatever content or text is written in one box, that will be written inside one td. So here 1 and need to close the td. Like this again need to start the td and place the 4 in it, and then close the td, and then again start td and write 7 and close the td. You can check over here, no further cell is there. If you reach on the last cell of the row, then need to close the tr tag. Here we'll close the tr, and this same text will copy 2 more time because we need to create 2 more rows. So here we'll write the tr table row, and then td, and in this td 2, and then close it, again start the td table data it is, and in this td will write the 5 and close the td, and then one more td, and in this will write 8 and close this, and tr. 2 rows are created. Last row same text will write, only what we will change, will change the data. 3 will write 6, and in last 9. In last we'll close the tr, as well as we'll close the table tag. And body and HTML tags are closed in last of any program. So friends, let's start Notepad and create one table. Fine, we'll create the same table 1, 4, 7, 2, 5, 8 and 3, 6, 9. So let's open Notepad, and we need to start writing from the HTML tag, then head, and in head what we want to write, title. Okay, so here we'll start title tag, and in this we'll write table in HTML. Close the title and head as well. Now start the table tag. Okay, after starting table tag tr, table row, and in this we need to write TD, table data, and then what is the cell content. We'll close the TD, and then we need to write it 2 more time in the same row. So we'll copy and paste it, and here will come 4 and here 7, and in last we need to close the TR. 2 more rows are required, so we'll copy the content, paste it. This must be 2 and this 3, 5 and 6, 8 and 9. Save your program. It's incomplete, but still I pressed Ctrl plus S. Table.html. Always we need to save our file either .html extension or .htm. Here we have closed. Now we will close the table and body and HTML. Now open the browser, and here we need to open our file. Which file? Table. So you can check, friends. Here you can see it is not in the form of table. No line is there, no border is there. Why it is not there? Because we haven't used border attribute. We need to use the border attribute. Here we can write. We know that after the tag we need to give some space and need to write the border. Fine. Here I written, and some numeric value I'll give to 8. Fine. You can check now. If you refresh, fine. You can check the table border here. Okay. If you want to give space between the cells of this table, again understand, friends, there are many attributes of the table tag. Now we are using cell spacing and cell padding attribute. What is the meaning of cell spacing? Cell spacing is the attribute that is used when we want to give space between the different cells of the table, and cell padding when we want to give space between the cell content and its boundary. At that time we can use the cell padding. Now we will check the difference. Fine. Cell spacing, and second one is the cell padding. Cell spacing means we want to give space between the different cells of the table like this. These boxes are not of equal size, but if we do practical in computer, then the equal size boxes will be displayed. I made this cell spacing table for the above one. What is displayed here? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the content that is displayed in that table. And if we talk about cell padding, then giving the space between the cell content and its boundary. What is the cell content? Whatever we have written inside the cell. So if we are giving cell padding value, then the space will be given between the cell content. It means 1 and its boundary. This is the boundary of the cell. Bottom boundary, left boundary, top boundary and right boundary. Here this space will be given. So this is the cell padding and this is the cell spacing. Now we will use cell padding and cell spacing in our program. Move back to the notepad. I'm just copying and pasting it to make the code more clear. Control C to copy the text. Control plus V to paste it. Fine. First table is the normal one. In second I'll use cell spacing. Cell spacing is I give here 20. And in next I'll use cell padding. Same value I'm giving 20, or you can take the different. Save your file. Go to web browser. Refresh the web page and observe the changes. Now you can check. No space is given over here. The tables are back to back. So what we can do? We can use the BR tag to give the space. And here I'll use the BR tag. Check over here. The space is given between the first and second table. But no space is given between the second and third because we have used BR tag after first table only. If you want to give space between second and third table, then again you need to use the BR. And once you are using the BR, that will give one line space. If you want to give more line space, then you need to use the same number of BR tags. how many lines space you want to give, you need to use the BR tag. Here you can check more space is given because I use the BR tag 2 times and here single time. So this is the normal table with border attribute only. This is the table with border attribute and cell spacing attribute, and this is the table with border attribute and cell padding attribute. If you want to increase the value of the border, you can increase. If I increase the value of border 15 and here I keep it 1, then check it. This is the table with border 1. This is the table with border 15 and this is the table with border 5. So friends, like this you can make your own tables. You can write code for your own programs, and you need to practice these programs. You need to write code for these. You need to create the table and use of image tag, internal linking, external linking, and the chapter 3 practical also you need to practice, because in exam it is asked, practical based questions can be asked. So if you want to score 100 marks, then you need to do this practical. You need to understand the use of the tags. Fine friends, keep watching the videos. Thank you everyone.